Let's talk about Europe's bold move in the world of AI, a move that could redefine the continent's place in the global tech landscape. While US tech giants usually steal the spotlight, Europe is quietly preparing its own game-changing play, working behind the scenes to build something truly transformative. Instead of just joining the AI race, Europe wants to build the infrastructure, the so-called AI Gigafactories, that will power the next generation of artificial intelligence. These are massive, state-of-the-art facilities designed to handle the enormous computing demands of tomorrow's AI. This is about more than just software, it's about technological sovereignty. Europe wants to ensure it isn't dependent on foreign powers for the digital backbone of its future. European leaders believe that to shape their own future, they need to control the computing power behind AI, right on their own soil. It's a matter of security, independence, and influence in a rapidly changing world. The ambition? To rival Silicon Valley and China by creating a powerhouse of computation. Europe wants to be at the forefront, not just following in the footsteps of others. For years, Europe watched as others built the digital platforms we all use. Now the continent is determined to catch up, and even leap ahead, by investing in its own digital infrastructure. Now with AI, they see a chance to reset the board and become a true producer of core technology. This is about creating the engines that will drive innovation for decades. Billions are being invested, not just in data centers, but in the foundations for future innovation. These investments are meant to spark a new wave of research, entrepreneurship, and technological breakthroughs across the continent. The goal? To give European researchers and startups the tools to build world-class AI without relying on foreign infrastructure. It's about empowering local talent and fostering homegrown success stories. It's a high-stakes gamble, but it marks a strategic pivot from consumer to creator. Europe is betting big on its ability to innovate and lead, not just adopt. The term Gigafactory signals scale and ambition, a continental priority, not just another server farm. These facilities are designed to be the beating heart of Europe's AI revolution. The big question, can Europe pull it off and shape its technological destiny for decades to come? The world is watching as Europe places its bet on the future of AI. AI Gigafactory sounds futuristic, almost like something out of a science fiction novel or a high-tech movie. But what does it really mean, and why is everyone suddenly talking about it? At its core, an AI Gigafactory is a massive supercomputing facility, purpose-built to train and run the world's most advanced and demanding AI models. Unlike regular data centers, these gigafactories are packed with thousands, sometimes tens of thousands, of specialized GPUs. These are powerful chips designed specifically for the heavy lifting required by artificial intelligence. Imagine trying to teach an AI every book, every image, and every line of code ever created. You'd need an unimaginable amount of coordinated computing power to make that happen. That's what a Gigafactory delivers, a brain-building workshop for machines where hardware and software come together to create intelligence. These facilities process vast amounts of data, text, images, code, and more, to train models that can write, create, analyze, and solve complex problems that were once thought impossible for computers. The Giga part? It's all about scale. Think months of non-stop computation, enormous energy consumption, and a level of complexity that rivals any industrial operation. An AI Gigafactory is essentially a factory for intelligence, turning raw data and vast amounts of electricity into powerful, adaptable AI models that can transform industries. These models can then be used by European companies, researchers, and startups to build their own applications, innovate new products, and compete globally, without having to rely solely on US tech giants. The key is specialization. Everything from advanced cooling systems to ultra-fast networking is optimized for the unique demands of AI workloads, ensuring maximum efficiency and performance. Thousands of chips work together as a single massive brain, communicating at lightning speed to solve problems and learn from data. This level of coordination and power is absolutely essential for training the world's most advanced AI, pushing the boundaries of what machines can do. Europe's plan is ambitious, to build the digital foundries of the future, critical infrastructure that will shape the 21st century and beyond. It's not just about bits and bytes, it's about building the backbone of tomorrow's technology, supporting everything from healthcare to climate science to creative industries. With these gigafactories, Europe aims to empower its own innovators, giving them the tools and resources to lead in the global AI race. The future of AI could be built right at home, shaping a new era of European technological independence and creativity. Globally, the AI race has been dominated by the US and China. US tech giants have the money, infrastructure, and talent, while China's state-driven push is laser-focused and ambitious. Europe? It's been a distant third, strong in research but lacking the commercial muscle and infrastructure. Many top European AI minds have left for better opportunities abroad. Without its own tech giants, Europe has relied on foreign cloud providers, sending money and data overseas. The new Gigafactories are designed to change that, giving Europe sovereign computing power and a chance to set its own rules. It's about breaking free from dependency and leveling the digital playing field. Europe isn't starting from zero, it's got serious brainpower. World-class universities and research centers have produced top AI talent for decades. This academic strength has fueled a vibrant startup scene. Companies like France's Mistral AI and Germany's Aleph Alpha are building powerful, open, and trustworthy AI models. European startups focus on real-world applications, manufacturing, healthcare, engineering, where Europe already excels. This industry-focused approach could be Europe's edge, embedding AI deep into the real economy. Venture capital and government support are growing, creating a supportive ecosystem. There's a sense of shared purpose. Building a domestic AI industry is now a strategic imperative. The missing piece? Infrastructure. Gigafactories could unlock the full potential of Europe's talent and startups. With the right foundation, Europe's AI future looks promising. How will Europe make this vision real? With billions of euros and a tight timeline, the EU and member states are pooling resources to build a network of AI gigafactories across the continent. Initiatives like the Euro-HPC joint undertaking are driving this effort, with countries like France and Germany leading the way. The plan creates regional hubs of AI excellence, all connected in a powerful European grid. The timeline is aggressive. First supercomputers online within a couple of years, more by 2027. The AI field moves fast. Europe must build quickly or risk falling further behind. Public investment is meant to de-risk the huge upfront costs, then open up resources to startups and researchers at competitive rates. The hope affordable supercomputing will spark a wave of innovation and strengthen Europe's AI ecosystem. It's a race against time and the world. Building AI gigafactories is one thing, powering them is another. These facilities consume as much electricity as a small city. Europe's energy transition to renewables adds complexity, as does the volatility of global energy markets. The challenge? Finding enough clean, reliable power for these energy-hungry factories. Upgrading power grids and building new energy sources takes time and investment. But this challenge is also an opportunity. Europe is pushing for energy-efficient supercomputers, advanced cooling, and smarter workload management. Co-locating gigafactories with renewable energy sources is a key strategy. If Europe can build green AI infrastructure, it could turn a hurdle into a competitive advantage. Solving the energy puzzle is crucial for Europe's AI ambitions. Europe's other big challenge? Regulation and bureaucracy. The EU's AI Act sets global standards for trustworthy AI, but strict rules can slow innovation. Businesses worry that compliance could stifle experimentation, while the US and China move faster. Building gigafactories means navigating a maze of permits, environmental reviews, and public consultations, delays that can cost years. Streamlining these processes is essential if Europe wants to compete. But Europe's focus on ethical, transparent AI could become a global selling point. The key is smart, agile regulation, guardrails, not roadblocks. If Europe gets this balance right, it could lead the world in safe, trustworthy AI. The outcome depends on turning regulatory strength into a competitive edge. Not everyone's convinced Europe's AI gigafactory gamble is the right call. Critics argue that innovation is best left to the private sector, not government-led projects. There's concern these state-funded supercomputers could become obsolete or underused. Can Europe's investment really compete with the scale and speed of US tech giants? Some say Europe should focus on nimble open-source AI models and decentralized approaches, not just massive infrastructure. And every euro spent here is a euro not spent elsewhere, on education, healthcare, or grassroots innovation. The debate: build the stadium first or invest in the players and let them shape the game. Why does all this matter? Why should we care about Europe's drive to lead in artificial intelligence and digital infrastructure? Because Europe's AI push is about more than just technology or the latest gadgets. It's about jobs, high-skilled roles in engineering, data science, and IT, as well as the creation of entirely new professions that didn't exist before. Plus, there are new opportunities in industries powered by AI. With world-class computing, European scientists could accelerate breakthroughs in medicine, climate, and manufacturing, making Europe a leader in sustainable and advanced industries. AI could help design new drugs, model climate change, and build smarter cities that are safer, greener, and more efficient. The ripple effect is enormous. Innovation spreads across the economy, improving lives, creating new businesses, and boosting Europe's global competitiveness. But if Europe relies on foreign AI, it risks losing control over its data, profits, and ultimately, its digital future and independence. Building its own infrastructure means value stays in Europe, supporting local economies and strengthening its global position. Ultimately, this is about technological sovereignty, ensuring Europe's AI reflects its values of privacy, fairness, and democracy. The stakes are high. It's not just about catching up with the rest of the world, but about shaping the future on Europe's own terms with its own vision and priorities. The outcome will define Europe's place in the world for decades to come, influencing generations. And that's a future worth fighting for, a future where Europe leads, innovates, and thrives.